Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hello, awesome people of the internet. I am your host of Cut the Ish. This is Keysha. I'm rocking with my boy, Duval. What's going on, Duval? It is a Thursday night. It is the day before the W gets started, and we already got a whole bunch of controversy, but that's always the W. How you feeling? Are you woke?
I'm woke, but I ain't just because I woke up from a nap, but I'm woke because you know what I'm saying, I stand up for black people. They say if you go woke, you go broke.
That's what they say. That's what I'm just about to say. Say if you use that word woke, I mean people might come get you, Duval.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't
say.
Yeah, they don't like that word. Even though we did just wake up, but that's neither here. That's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, yeah, it's been a busy week. I want to say hi to some of y'all in the chat before we get going. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Me and Duval be up here every week. Please subscribe to us at Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. Hey, what's going on, Donna C, ADP, my YouTube warrior? I appreciate you. What's up, TW7525, Green Thumb, Brian Lewis? What's up? What's up? Let's see who else up in here. Y'all been talking for a minute now. What's up, Anthony Green? What's up, Dennis Foster? I see y'all in the building. MFL 5253. What's up? What's up, so pretty Tony? I see you. Let's keep going. I'll make sure I not for the week. I see you. Let's go, Nicole Jordan. Hey, Chat. Hey, Jemama. Miss Jemama, how you feeling this evening? I'm glad you can catch the show this evening. Duval?
I want to say hello. I want to say hello to a couple people. Because I want to say hello to ADP, and I want to say hello to Jemama, because she always riding on me. And I want to say hello to Nicole Jordan, and I want to say hello to Not For The Week, because they the only one say hello to me in the chat. Now everybody else, I'm withholding my hello, and I want to say hello to Reddy Mikowicz, because she said hello to me too.
You a hater.
Yeah, I'm withholding my hellos.
You're a hater. You have to understand that I am the hostess with the mostest, and they have loyalty to me, Duval.
Yep.
Why can't you just understand that and be a part of that relationship and dynamic? We welcome you in with open arms. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I just want to say hello to people that say hello to me.
What else?
Speak till you spoken to.
That's what my grandmother used to say, you speak no matter what. Or she was going to whoop us. But, I had different home training, so,
I got one last hello to Green Thumb. And then I'm withholding my hellos because, and I'm saying hello to Sister Tony. Because it's after the 10-minute mark. So ain't no more hellos. If you come in late, that's on you.
That's why, our first 10 minutes, we give it to the chat, say hello. We might even get a quick takeoff because I got one, Duval.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see it? I just because it's me, and I'm gonna make you see it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. She is on the active roster for the Connecticut Sun, not the developmental. Active. She made the roster of 12. What you think about her in Connecticut?
I want to say hello to Miss Belinda Foster. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm missing one more. And once I say one more hello, ain't no more hellos to everybody. So I gotta say hello to people that say hello to me, and
Whatever.
and I think that's about it. I think, and Black Rob, whatever your name is, you say hello, and so I say hello too, and so
Whatever.
now as far as Hailey Van Lith, I think that's a good situation. That the Connecticut Suns coach, he's foreigner, but he's big on developmental process. So that's a situation you need to be into. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
they put her in her right position and not try to make her something that she's not, which is a point guard. She's not a point guard. She just need to be a catch and shoot shooting guard. I
Mm-hmm.
think
Mm-hmm.
that's a offense that will really benefit her, and hopefully that she could take advantage of this opportunity and become what she desired in the WNBA.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I think he's got a collection of talent over there, along with BG, who coming in as the veteran, trying to get to Houston. All of this season really for the Sun is just to get to Houston, right, Duval? Just to get to
Mm-hmm.
Houston. So this would be a time for him to actually take out time and develop her while letting her get to play. So I think this you reunites with Nisa Morrow, so somebody she's familiar with. So I think it's a good deal. I think it's I mean, they had to already be think because they claimed her off waivers and they had no
Mm-hmm.
problem bringing her on. So like I told you before, I think she has some connection to one of the coaches. One of the coaches doing USA basketball for 3-on-3.
Mm-hmm.
So she had that connection. So which, like we always say, it's good to know people, right? It's good
Mm-hmm.
to know people. So I think she's ended up landing in a good spot. And then they claimed her off waivers so that other team can't get her now. I've seen the other team bring back Maddie Westbell and Koulibaly on developmental contracts, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Hailey is on the active roster. So, and I think she's gonna get some burn over there. I think she's gonna get some burn. So I'm
I,
proud of Hailey.
no, I think it's a good situation for her. Like I said again, she gonna get developed properly by that coach. But I would give her a piece of advice. She need to stay celibate until they move to Houston.
You shut
Because Houston
up.
got men basketball team, you get somebody then. But ain't nothing up there in Connecticut. And then Boston too wonky. So you just stay celibate till you get to Houston.
Why, Devon? Why?
I'm
Why
just
she gotta say something?
because she like basketball men. So I'm just telling her, stay celibate
Don't
until you
laugh
get to
at him.
Houston.
She wins.
You gotta be smart. You can't be like Sophie. You gotta be smart. You gotta save yourself for the right person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, hopefully she have a great year, and hopefully she'll be a comic. So if they get that name situation
Hmm.
together, 'cause I
Yeah,
heard they was having some problems with the name, but
the
I'm pretty
copyright
sure
issue.
that yeah, hopefully they'll work that out, and we'll find out about that later on. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a great situation. I like, and to be honest with you, like you were saying once before, that Connecticut Sun team is kind of
You slept on.
it's it's funny. They got a lot of talent over there. It's just a collection of talented people. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a team yet, but it's a lot of talent rolling around over there with BG and that little crazy girl had a bust down on the other day.
Yeah, you got Lacone, BG. You got Morrow.
Sanaa Rivers, Morrow,
Hmm You got what's your girl name? Olivia.
Adore.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she off the bench. Like I said, they're just a juju away, a juju or Hannah Dago away. When what I'm saying, if they get
Aaliyah.
that 2027 pick, they get the top three, and they get one of
Mm-hmm.
them. What I'm saying, they'll be in business then. They'll be fighting for like the 7 or 6 seed.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And BG just trying to get to Houston, so I think she's gonna stay.
Yeah.
So whatever you can get out of her, whatever. So yeah. I'm happy for HVL.
I got a piece of advice for Brittney Griner too.
Oh shit.
Brittney Griner, when you get to Houston, do not call Moki. You know Moki don't like that lifestyle. She told you that when she was there. Moki told her that when she was there. She said she don't like that lifestyle.
Moki ain't stuck about no damn BG. Why you always bringing up old stuff?
So if you try to call her, you know what I'm saying, your number might be blocked. She ain't even care about you in Russia. So you know what I'm saying, just don't call her, just leave her alone and just go on about your business. The best with Moki on BG once she get to Houston.
Well, she better be worried about her teammate. Hold on.
It speaks for itself. I mean, it's long. It keeps getting caught in my derms and my lip gloss. But yeah, it's doing what it needs to. BG pulled out my chair for me, so apparently I need to wear it more often. She's never done that before. But yeah, and Rashid, he really likes it. Like he put it on his head. Look. So, yeah, I mean it's been doing good for me, but it's about to come out. So don't get too used to it. But yeah.
And then a follow up for BG back in March. You had the chance to go back.
BG better not get caught up. She got a wife.
What the hell going on? Snarry, what you got going on? You confused us. I thought you was on transgender with the man. No.
No.
She changed her mind.
She put the bus down there and she said this the first time BG pulled out the chair for her, so she think BG like it.
I don't know, man. I don't like that, man. Made me feel uncomfortable. You supposed to be one of the men, the film boys, I guess. That's what they call it. I don't know the terminology. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in certain
Duval, places. Women are multifaceted individuals. We can be whatever you want us to be.
I guess that's why they go from Michael to Dolores. I guess you could switch that up. But you throw me off now. I ain't know about this. This don't feel right.
You didn't see this?
Nah, this ain't feel right. This don't feel right.
One more time for Duval, y'all, so he can be uneasy for the first 20 minutes of the show.
It speaks for itself. I mean, it's long. It keeps getting caught in my derms and my lip gloss. But yeah, it's doing what it needs to. BG pulled out my chair for me, so apparently I need to wear it more often. She's never done that before. No shame. But yeah, and Rashid, he really likes it. Like he put it on his head. Look. So yeah, I mean it's been doing good for me, but it's about to come out. So don't get too used to it. But yeah.
And then a follow up for BG.
So now Rivers is a pimp.
And the coach, you encouraging this behavior? This what's going on in your house?
You see them lean over, didn't you?
You supposed to tell her to go back to the Allen Iverson box sprays. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand this.
He said he like it too.
Then I'm questioning him. I don't know. What you got going on? You got a fetish? You probably got a fetish. I don't know, man. I ain't feeling none of this. BG, at least you who you are. So I'm not confused. I just told you don't call Moki. So she's your number block.
No. Trust me, she got enough going on right there inside the building messing around with them young players. Now Rivers is a trip. Marina Mabry is gone. Marina Mabry is somewhere in Canada pissed off.
Yeah, she ain't going to Drake house. Drake like on straight. You know what I'm saying? Straight and strippers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he like her like that. So she ain't going to Drake house. So
Marina thinks she just used me
and abused me.
Anyway, we moving on.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was funny. It's all the ball. I'm glad I stumped the ball at least. That's what I come up here to do. So, yeah, buddy. All right, we're gonna get going. Let's see what we're gonna talk about first. Y'all hit the like button. I guess what we're gonna get off our chest first of all.
I gotta say something before you get something off your chest. You can pull up what you pull up. Cause I gotta talk to the chat.
Go. Okay.
First of all, chat. Well, I'm disappointed in the chat. Now y'all show up for us. Y'all give us 250, 300 in chat. And then when I show over, y'all don't show the same love to Bro Claude. I don't like that. Y'all show the same love to us that y'all show to Bro Claude. So when y'all done with us, y'all go over to Bro Claude. He should have the same number in the chat as us. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all show us some love, but you show my brother some love too. I ain't
Yeah,
say that.
yeah, Bro Club be over there crashing out, having a good time. 15 people up there arguing with each other. It is
Yeah.
a great time. I went up there a couple of times and cussed people out. No, I don't be doing that. I'm just as nice as I am right now. But anyway, we gonna get to our first thing. I heard something yesterday, Duval. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I heard something yesterday from a player that it took me by surprise. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Um, Napheesa Collier was having an interview talking about the physicality or the physical play of the WNBA, and she says it's not fun to play. The physicality needs to be turned down a notch. Um, Even though she was once a defensive player of the year, I believe, back in 2024.
Yes.
But
Remember,
she said, "Go ahead."
I was just saying. Remember, they felt like Asia should have won that Defensive Player of the Year, but they gave it her because her team was number one team defense.
Yeah. So I mean, and she even went as far as to say the rules should be catered toward the offensive players. You know, I'm gonna play a little. I'm gonna play what she said, and then we're gonna talk about it on the other end. And I know Napheesa Collier had a horrific injury last year, which caused her to have 2 surgeries this year. She's not gonna be able to start the season, so I don't want to give her a caveat that she's emotional right now. You know what I mean? Because a season has been delayed because of injuries and blah blah blah. No matter how we looked at that play, you know, between her and AT, I still don't think AT was being intentional or nothing like that. It's just it was unfortunate that she got hurt, but I don't know if that some of that is driving this, but we're gonna listen to it and talk about it. I mean, what else can we do, huh? Here we go.
I do feel like the game is too physical right now. I think that's been a complaint of players and coaches alike for the past several years. We've been compared to the NBA of the 80s in just our physicality. And I do think that hinders the players, obviously. Like you come to watch players play offense and to score. And so when it's so physical, the game's not fun to watch and it's not fun to play.
How did that happen?
I think we're competitors. I mean, we want to win. And if the rules allow, we're going to kill each other to get there, you know? So I just think the rules need to change in that regard. So it's safety for others and it's a better experience for the fans as well.
Now, when you say the rules need to change, it's not just a matter of stricter reffing. You want different rules.
I think it's both. I mean, I think it's both. I think consistency in reffing is the number one thing that we ask for every year. Also, I think the game right now is catered to the defensive player because you always hear like defense wins championships and it does. But in my opinion, like I think that it should be catered to the offensive player because that's why you play basketball.
That's what she said. Duval, I will say this before I let you go on your diatribe. Defense does win championships, Phee. You have to be able to defend, and contrary to your belief, I don't know what fan she talking about, but even the Clayton Clark fans don't want to see an all-star type of game on the floor. Even the NBA game has become in a lot of people's view, unwatchable. So, yes, you can have more rules to try to legislate some of the physicality that is unnecessary in the game, before as having an elite defender on an elite offensive player. That's why we play the game, because everybody has different strengths. It's almost like she wants defense has never the defensive player has never had the game really catered to them. So I don't agree with her in that regard. But I don't know, Duval. I am struggling with her comments because offense and defense are arcs. Playing both of those positions, especially if you can do it in one body. If you're a two-way player, just catering to offense and letting offense run up and down the court seems like an all-star type of game to me. Seems like the NBA game of today, where we watch a whole bunch of grown men just flopping on the floor. Nobody wants to see that. It starts to turn people off, and that's why people are starting to watch. I don't even think she realizes the trend that's going on. That's why a lot of people are starting to turn off the men's game and turn on the women's game, because they want to actually see people compete on both ends of the floor. So I get where she's coming from with the reffing. The referees need to get control of the game, especially when it gets to be too physical, because we've seen a couple of games like that. They need to call it the same way the whole game. But I don't understand when she's saying completely cater to the offensive player and some kind of like, I don't know, Hunger Games of basketball where we just watch people put up 50 shots and the person that's on the other side of them can't touch them. I don't know where she's trying to go with this. But I will tell her this. It will lead to an unwatchable game. So I'll let you go.
Say everything I wanted to say, but
I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna say this. Right message, wrong messenger. And what Phee need to understand is this: one, you talking too goddamn much. You doing more talking about WNBA stuff than everybody else. Like you the goddamn player president. Where's Necker? Necker, you get your ass up there. You start talking. Let Phee get a minute to catch her breath and drink some lemon juice. So clear the back of her throat. And that other guy need to drink some lemon juice too, cause he talked like he got a sore throat or something.
He talking like somebody was hollering at his kids all weekend or something.
Yeah, he talking like Doc Rivers' son. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? And Phee, I'm finna get back to you, Phee, because I ain't going to roast you, but I'm going to get back to you. You need to clear up your own house first. First of all, you need to get the Foot Locker refs and our rival and let them call a good game, because they don't call a good game for shit. You talk to them. And you talk to your people about, about putting on a good rival product so they won't have 20,000 in a game watching. Phee, you clean up your house before you try to clean up the WNBA. See, that was wrong with Phee. Phee got too many hats. She got too many hats, Keysha. She got too many goddamn hats. Now, do I agree with her? Yes, to an extent. Because you can't be having superstars injured. Angel injured with a back. Caitlyn injured with a groin. They ain't good for the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your superstars injured and not playing. So, yes, you need to tone down the physicality, but don't take it away. But tone it down where I see you call more fouls, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you playing this wide open game where, not just nothing but layups and threes. Now, we don't want that. That's what turned the NBA off. That what made LeBron James playing 22 seasons and he still look like he, 25 years old. Because there's no accountability. So, no, I get that. So, no, I don't think they need to turn off the physicality. I just think they need to tone it down. I think they need to call more fouls, and most important, they need to have more full-time refs in the W, and the refs have to be transparent. So when the refs make a bad call, they need to admit that they made a bad call, and they need to be accountable for their bad call. And so those things will help the game. But talk about turn down the physicality completely, nah, Phee, man. I get it. You broke both of your ankles because of Alyssa Thomas. You should sue her. Take her to Judge Judy. You take her to Judge Judy and sue her for, for negligence. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? And all that.
If that's what you want to do. But
yeah, she need to sue her. Sue Alyssa Thomas for negligence and, you know what I'm saying, and reckless abandonment. That's what you do. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, Phee, you doing too much. Phee, I think I know what's scared Phee. I think Phee feel like them two surgeries making her nervous about, her playing career. And I think that's what Phee is at. She nervous now.
She
'Cause
nervous.
she had 2 back-to-back surgeries. And so, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be out for a year like that. She should have just got pregnant and had a baby, you know what I'm saying? And it could have rolled all in together, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have known that. But it's just like she wearing too many hats. Phee, clean up your house first before you try to clean up everybody else's house. And I just think you're doing a little bit too much because you're on that menopause and you kind of nervous. She is on menopause. She on menopause and she not nervous. She getting a little emotional. The estrogen is too high. The estrogen is too high.
In her mind. That's what she at.
The estrogen is too high. You know what I'm saying? She getting a little too nervous. And you know what I'm saying? So she's speaking out of turn. But like I said, Phee, it's okay for you to step down and not speak anymore on WNBA issues. Let NECA get her ass up there and speak. Or Alicia Clark, because she got plenty to say after Skylar ran her ass off at Seattle Storm. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear what she has to say. But Phee, you said enough. You're doing too much goddamn talking like it's your lead. We ain't come to see you, Otis. We came to see other people. And so, you know what I'm saying, Phee, you doing too much. And that's all I'm going to say. You just doing a little bit too much. I love you, Phee. Beautiful young lady, but you're just doing too goddamn much. And you're talking too goddamn much. And you're talking out of turn.
You know what to your point, to something you just said that was very pivotal. And I agree with you. She's staring down her mortality as a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
She's entering into a unfamiliar territory, but she's coming off injury. She's been injured the last couple of years, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
With the foot and now the ankles and all this stuff, lower extremities injuries that's been going on, and she's staring down her mortality in this game. And if she can continue to play at a high level, on top of that, she's also trying to weigh in her mind. This is just my opinion. Allegedly, this is my opinion, chat. She's trying to weigh in her mind whether the team she is on can actually get her to the next level, because she doesn't want to go out as one of the best players in the W without a chip. Even though she has been loyal, like we say, everybody loves loyal players. She's been with the Lynx a whole time. They drafted her, they developed her. But right now, when she gets to the dark parts, when she sits in the dark room in the living room of her house and watch TV, she starts to think, it's the window closing for the Minnesota Lynx, for a team that's led by Napheesa Collier. And I think at this point, she is trying to do whatever she can to gain an advantage, so she don't go out like Charles Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some of that is driving this whole talk. To the detriment of the league, though, it seems more personal than it seems like to benefit the whole league. Like she said, you heard her. She said it should just be catered to the offensive player. Okay, what is that? You want to play one-on-one? What are we doing?
I guess you want that offense that Caitlin be running the whole game, and people like them don't be touched. Well, I'm gonna just say this, Phee.
Or maybe she said, no, keep. I'm gonna let you keep going. No, I just want to tell you. Or maybe she feel like she not getting that whistle that Asia's getting.
That superstar whistle.
That superstar whistle. Go ahead, go on, cook. Maybe she's sending a message to the office.
I'm gonna make you feel better, Phee. Angel ain't getting that superstar whistle either. You know how I know that? Because did you brag about in the game that y'all could fire the hell out of Angel and they ain't calling shit? Your team did that. Your team bragged about that. You and Alonzo Smith bragged about y'all could fire Angel, and they ain't gonna call a whistle. Matter of fact, it was on that live with the Stubbuds. Yeah. So you're a hypocrite, Phee. And I'm gonna tell you what Phee gonna do. because she got a 1 year, $1.4 million deal. She gonna hurry her ass up and go to the Aces before Camilla get traded over there. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
This is all strategic. That's what I was talking about. I think this is like dog whistling. Like, cause I said weeks ago, and people was like, no, I think she just had too much going. The Lynx gonna make. No, that the young lady signed a 1 year deal for a reason. She's gonna see how the temperature is at that Lynx organization. And if it's not conducive to, in her mind, that she thinks she's gonna win a chip, she don't want to go out sad and pathetic. Even though right now she's going out sad and pathetic. But she know if you become a champion, it changes what, Duval, the narrative. So she right now, yes. So you just sending out dog whistles right now. Look, I need to be protected like a superstar player. I need to be protected like Asia Wilson. This is just getting ridiculous. Blah blah blah. Because I do so much for the game. I'm a great ambassador of the game. I've talked a lot for the ladies, and y'all need to treat me as such. That's what it's given to me. Even though she going out sad and pathetic.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. She gonna hurry up and try to go to the Vegas Aces before Camilla get traded over there, and so she get that chip. Because she on that 1 year, $1.4 million deal. Or I can see her going over there to Indiana. People don't like going to Indiana. But say Kelsey Mitchell leaving with the 1.4, she could cover what Kelsey Mitchell left. And then you still have a big three.
You know what the streets are talking. They ain't stayed neither one of them spots. You know what the streets been talking on Threads? Ever since she been talking these comments?
What's she saying?
Dallas.
I can see that. Because Dallas don't got a power forward.
And she has the Yukon connection.
Yeah. With that Hernandez man. And G don't run in Dallas.
And she'll be a part of a great young core and running. That's what the streets are talking. The streets are talking Dallas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The same reason you were talking about Ajsa Fudd. Yeah, same reason. So she can go over there and, still be protected by, because we all know a lineup with Paige, Enrique, and Phee and she healthy. It's real tough, man.
And Alana Smith, too.
And Alana Smith. It's real. And, if Ajsa Fudd is still doing it, it's real tough, man. So.
Yeah, she setting herself up to leave. And so,
that's what it sounds like to me.
So a lot of time when they about to be ready to leave, they do a lot of jibber jabber. And they do a little too much talking. Like they got too much of that hen in their system.
Dude.
So,
they got too much of that hen.
Yeah, they got too much of that hen in their system. They started to do a little bit too much talking. And so that when, she out the door.
To your point, hold on. Sweet Pony Club. Let me stop. Just for Duval.
I am so focused on the now. Like, I just came off 2 ankle surgeries. I'm trying to get back on the court. And, this was such a whirlwind. We had, with the CBA going on and all these things, everything was happening so fast. I just wanted to be able to focus on getting on the court with my team this year and winning a championship.
But you are the team leader. They would have given you 3 years, 5 years, whatever you wanted.
Again, I think just not looking too far into the future in that way, in that I want to be able to stay focused on my recovery. I've never had surgery before like this. I've never had to come back from injury. This is new for me, and I wanted to be able to give it my all and focus on the now.
No, you've already got a Supermax. It's not like you're going to get more money. But do you feel there are opportunities that will come to you in a year that would not be available to you now?
In terms of teams?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I think there's new opportunities every year, and every time you're off your contract, there's opportunities. But again, that's so far in the future for me. We haven't even started game 1 of this year. And so that's not even something I'm thinking about.
It's amazing to think of less than a year so far in the future.
I know. Yeah, but that's what it feels like. The season feels like a mountain, and every day it's like you're fighting for something. It's physically and mentally exhausting, and so it really is like you're just trying to get to the make it to the end of the season and get to playoffs.
Who Phee thinks she fooling? She thinks she fooling me or you, Duval?
You can tell when somebody nervous and they got a big smile. So that's like that nervous laugh. You know what I'm saying? She know what's going on. She knows it's an exit strategy because you got to think about this. I'm going to be all serious when I say this. Cheryl Reeve might want to do a soft rebuild. Cheryl Reeve might want to do a soft rebuild. Or who say Cheryl Reeve might want to be out there after this year? Her legacy is secure. She's the greatest WNBA coach ever as of right now to, Beckham and get by 2 more rings. So, you know what I'm saying? But who was to say after this shift, Cheryl Reeve is out the door? And would you give her a real excuse to just say, you know what, peace out?
Hold, please, hold my beer.
I know this is kind of an inherently unfair question, but is the expectation for her to be here longer term than just the 1 year?
I think that would be really unfair. I have no expectations because next year Phee is a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means that how many teams will have next year? We still have just about 15, 14 teams will be after Phee, right? 15 actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So and Fee's never been a free agent before because she was court.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I think that's a fair thing. She's not the only one to sign a 1-year contract that are obviously high profile players. And so again, each journey, each player is something different, maybe something different on their minds. It'd been really easy for Phee to say, give me a Supermax for 4 years and I'm set financially. Wasn't the path that she wanted. And so we have to respect that and, plan accordingly.
Duval?
If I wish, and I'm saying this out of respect for Miss Cheryl Reeves and Phee, both collectively, I wish Phee just gives Cheryl Reeve the heads up that she want to leave next year and allow that lady to trade her and get some assets back. I think that would be the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe, especially if she want to go to Dallas. Dallas will give her that same package Dallas gonna give Angel Reese. Why not let Minnesota get that package? Just let them trade you to Dallas now. Let Minnesota get that package and let them start that soft rebuild. And let it be turned over to what's your girl name? Olivia Miles' team, because like I say again, Kayla McBride, she's old. She's 35, 36 now.
Somewhere around up in there, yeah. I don't know.
I think.
Can't remember.
I think what's your girl name? Courtney Williams. I think she finna approach 30, right? Or if she's not 30 already.
Somewhere around. I'll look at the ages while you talking.
And so if that's
Courtney is 31.
31, okay. So if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, do right by Minnesota that done right by you. Go to them saying, man, I want to be traded. You don't have to be publicly. Say, I want to be traded to here. Let Dallas say, hey, give me 3 first-round picks. Give me a player, give me, what's the girl? Maddie Seacrest. Give me Maddie Seacrest at 3 first. You're going to have Phee. And I even tell them throw in, what's your girl name? Isaiah James, you know what I'm saying?
Isaiah James. Mm-hmm.
Let me have 3 first, Isaiah James, and like I said, Matt Seacrest or Lee LaRue, 1 or 2.
One of them.
Yeah, just give Phee, and then like I said again, the Minnesota Lynx can start, a full rebuild, and then you can get on the team that you feel like could get you to a championship. Because that will be a championship team if Phee go over there.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm feeling like if they don't get to where she think they should get this season, she gone either. I don't think this team is built to win a championship. So
No.
Phee just prolonging the inevitable if this is how she feels.
That's why I say she should go get a trade now. So do right by Minnesota so they can get something for you instead of them losing you for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be unfair to that organization.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I say you got to you listen to what they say, but you got to listen to what they don't say. All that pausing and body language and looking like, and the man is like, okay, but you could have signed a 1 year, blah blah blah.
He said why he signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah, he actually point blank, just answer the question. But I get it. You don't want to tell us how you feeling. I don't think. And the other thing is this, the ball. He don't want to be a part of no rebuild. I understand it, but and she probably gonna take her time coming back from the injury. So I don't know. Minnesota's in a very iffy situation.
I said she should just do right by them and just tell them, hey, I want to be traded to here. Let them get a package for you. Everybody will win. You know what I'm saying? And then they allow Cheryl Reeve after this year, if she want to get rid of Kayla McBride and Courtney Williams, and just like I said, full rebuild at that point. Let her do that. Or let her, if she going to retire, let her assistants, you know what I'm saying, get a young squad and let them grow together. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I be talking about Phee, just like she got too many hands in the cookie jar. She got too many hands in the pots.
I wouldn't have did this interview. You know, if I was Phee, I wouldn't have did this interview.
She look bad.
You know,
she really look bad. She look bad with, you know what I'm saying, crying about defense. And now she look bad, you know what I'm saying, hot scotching, you know what I'm saying, the question when it comes to her future with the Lynx. She knows she want to be out of here. Because like I said again, she could have signed that 3-year deal right away. She trying to keep her options open. That's just like a woman that got a boyfriend but still have a dating app. Nah, you can't have both. I'm just being honest. If you got a boyfriend, you still got dating
your man
app.
gonna be like, so why won't you move in? Because I need my freedom, you know, blah 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 blah. But I think I'm thinking about marriage. It's like, well, you know, I'll get back with you on that.
I'm telling you, man.
You get back with me on that.
You might well play your action strategy. You know what's going on.
Right. So I fully believe, and I could be wrong, Chad. Trust me, this is just my intuition. I fully believe that even though, you know, Cheryl Reeve almost right the ball, she lost it defending Phee during that game. You know, she acted plumb fool for her superstar player when she got hurt, rightfully so. And but Phee is looking around and she don't think that this team, their best shot was that series with New York. I think going out, getting put out by the Mercury was not on the bingo card for this team last year. They were reeling after that. Like, the Mercury took us out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what we doing? Not saying that the Mercury is not a good team, but they wasn't expecting to be taken out by the Merc.
They had more talent than the Mercury.
Yes. So, everybody and their mama thought they was going to advance to the finals.
Yeah. Let me say this. First of all, Phee is not a superstar. She is a star. You got to put her in the right category. And secondly, you can see Cheryl Reeve's face right there. She giving that man or woman the side eye. So she already know what it is. She giving another side eye.
She said, "Oh Lord, look at her face." Like, you heard the interview, right? Why are you asking me these questions?
Now, I'm going to tell you what Phee have a point. And this come back to Cheryl Reeves. And this Cheryl Reeve fault.
Here we go.
It is Cheryl Reeve fault. You come right back to Cheryl Reeve. Phee probably looking at her saying, you cost me 2 championships. We could have had Angel for nothing. But no, you want to get Peely. And Phee looking at her like, you know how me and Angel would have looked on defense? Team would have been scoring in the 50s. Then she wouldn't be screaming, let's play more offense then. Nigga, you would have had 3 defensive demons. And yeah, I'm telling you, Phee probably looking at her like, man, you cost me 2 chips. And if she would have got them 2 chips, she wouldn't be talking about leaving Minnesota. Everybody still be there. Angel still be there. She'll be cold though. I don't know how Wendell like the cold. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how Wendell like the cold. So you know what I'm saying? So she'll be cold and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? They would have had 2 chips in Minnesota. But they got the big ass mall. Angel loved the mall. Mall America in Minnesota.
Duval.
Mm-hmm.
Peely.
That's what I'm saying. That's why she looking at Cheryl Reeve with the side like, you cost me 2 chips with a Peely. She said, what the hell I'm gonna do with a Peely when I could have had an Angel?
I watched her in college, but I watched Peely in college. I'm a college basketball girl, but I didn't see what Cheryl. Anyway.
Cheryl ain't want nobody bigger than the program. But she cost Minnesota chips and money. You can't cost me both. Keysha, you can cost me one or the other. But you can't cost me both. When you cost me both, I got to kick your ass.
Angel is so coachable, Cheryl.
She ain't see that.
She would have did whatever you said, Cheryl, because you're a very respectable coach.
You ain't like Marshmallow. But you know what I'm saying? She lied on lies to get her got in her head. And like I said again, and that's what I'm telling you, in all seriousness, I think that's what Phee thinking. Phee like, I would have had 2 championships already. Probably would have been going on a 3rd one. You know what I'm saying? And even let's just say she would have had 2 championships and still want the pivot, or Cheryl Reeve want the trade her. Under that scenario that I'm talking about, she still would have had Angel Reese to build around her. She still would have had Angel Reese and Olivia Miles. That would have been your centerpieces. You could have got a haul for Phee. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe you would have traded for Camilla or something. And then, like I said again,
Phee would still be there. Phee wouldn't leave Minnesota. She'd have finished out her career there. Because she would have known every year she had a chance to contend.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying on Phee side. I'm saying Cheryl Reeve probably would have been like, yeah, one of y'all got to go. Not her and Angel, but maybe her and Alana Smith.
Yeah.
And got, you know what I'm saying, got something for them.
Because she ended up losing Alana anyway. So.
Yeah. But then that's what I'm saying. She could have did that and still continued to build with Angel as the centerpiece. With Angel and Olivia, and you know what I'm saying, then built around that. So she would have got young, but she still would have been in championship window. And like I said, she could have got some first round picks and then added to the team and still been in contention like she did when it was the 2013 when she had Augustus, you know what I'm saying, Sylvia Fowles and Maya Moore. When she had that dynamic, she could have did something similar to that and got rid of either Phee or Alana Smith for some picks. But Phee would have had 2 chips though.
And you got to understand too, Duval, Coach Reeves also struck out again because she tried to right the wrong, but Angel chose Atlanta.
I normally don't do this because you know what I'm saying, we don't do the chat. But highlight T Camilla on comment because I'm gonna speak on that. I normally don't do this.
You know,
highlight
Minnesota was one of those teams that was, you know, part of places she wanted to go because you know they all was pretty much shooting their shot. Phoenix, right?
Yeah,
Dallas, Atlanta,
and in Seattle.
And
New York.
All shooting their shot.
It was 6 teams.
Then she struck out with NECA too. So it's kind of like it's just all coming down on Coach Reese. Now for the week, say it was reported that Sheriff thought Angel was going to be hard to coach like she had problems with area power. Mm-hmm.
I heard that too. That's why I wanted to
heard that
highlight
too.
it. That's why I said she should have talked to Moki.
Mm-hmm.
She could have talked to Brenda Freeze. And she could have really said, hey, man, I'm hearing things. Because I think word was that LSU stuff, they put all that on Angel when it wasn't her fault. You know what I'm saying? It's her best friend. But still, they put it on her. And she could have easily went to Cheryl. She could have easily went to Moki and be like, hey, man, I'm hearing things. What's going on? Give it to the straight. You know what I'm saying? No chaser.
That's what Teaspoon did.
Yeah, that was TV exactly did.
Mm-hmm.
Ask question, and then she sat across the bench and not allow Angel to see her, just to really observe her.
Right.
And she could have also went to Freeze, Brenda Freeze, and say, hey man, Brenda, she left your team after her sophomore year. What was that about? Was it anything going on behind the scenes I need to know about? You have to do your homework. Because just like I always say, Keysha, and we finna move on because I ain't finna be stuck on this part.
Mm-hmm.
You never pass on the talent.
No.
You get the talent and let everything work itself out. Because worst case scenario, you can still ship off somewhere else because she's still a talent. But what you don't do is pass on the talent, and then that talent become a Hall of Famer, and now you cost yourself 2 chips. And then you try to get her ass later.
Fast forward to us on draft night. Remember, you was like, I don't think she gonna get Olivia Miles in. We were like, no, because it'd be crazy to pass on the talent.
Yeah, cause I thought she was gonna go all fair. Cause you know she like the foreigners, so I really thought she was gonna go all fair. That's on me.
And I don't think our fam is coming over.
Yeah, she went back.
So, yeah, she had to go and get a sure thing because Coach Reeves is not dumb. She know what's going on with her team. She's like, you know what? I'm striking out here. I'm striking out here. No, I cannot pass up the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. Not again. I can't do it again. Because she let Peely sit over there for a year and left that girl in Chicago.
Yep. Read the hotel. They didn't even give her room service.
And she looked the same. Mm-hmm. Peely didn't look no different every time she got out there. I don't even know why. It was a wasted pick. Just waste.
Yeah, Angel put 29 and 15, and she said I had enough. And they tried to trade for it. That's why I said. I really believe Phee looking at her crazy like. I could have had that girl next to me, and we could have had 2 chips and bet on a 3rd chip. Because I think Alon Smith would have stayed if Angel was still there. Because now they're in championship window. Ain't nobody would have left. Nobody would have left. That's why I said Phee. That's why I said I always say Cheryl Reeve should have got fired for that. You allow rumors to affect championships instead of get the talent, put the talent in your program, and this is what really, like I said, we're gonna move on because I don't try to ball down on this. This what really makes Cheryl Reeve look bad. You the Hall of Fame coach. You think Beckham would have been like, I don't want Angel because I think I can't coach her? No. Beckham and say, bring her ass in here. I'm finna show her what's up. That's what Beckham would have did. She said, man, you bring her ass in here.
It's the same thing she told Kennedy. Go over there, and I'll call you when I'm ready to talk to you. But.
Yeah. But guess what? Guess who helped Kennedy? Teaspoon talked to Becky.
All you have to do is talk to these kids' coaches. You don't go off their social media. You don't go off of what the media is putting out there. You go talk to these people that really actually coach these kids. It's called doing your homework as a talent scout. That's what you do. Because that's all you do. You don't be lazy about that because a person can have a glowing review in the media, in the article, and then you get that person in your building, and you like, wait a minute. That's why you got to do your homework. So,
one last thing, like I said, this ain't no allegedly. I think Becky Haven said this publicly in a press conference. Teaspoon talked to her. Yeah, Teaspoon told her to get Kendi. And on top of that, I'm gonna tell you why you never pass on talent. What you think the Detroit Pistons did in 2004 when they knew they were close? Rasheed Wallace was acting like a nutcase in Atlanta. Larry Brown got that talent and said, "Let me work with that. I'll work that out."
He did.
You get that championship and you get that close to that second championship, and then after that, blow that shit up. And that's what she should have did in her situation. She should have had confidence in herself and her resume. Even if she didn't have confidence in talking to Angel the way she needed to talk to Angel, she could have easily said, "Hey, Maya Moore, I need a favor from you. Sylvia Fowles, I need a favor from you. Talk to this little woman and talk to this young woman and let her know how we do things here." And you don't think they would have did that?
Of course they would. Yeah.
They would have sat her ass down and let her know, "Hey, this is how we do things here. This is what's going on." And she would have fallen in line because Angel is one of the most coachable people in the W. She just don't like no weak ass coach. And Sherry's ain't nothing about Cheryl Reeves is weak.
She could have called Simone Augustus and got the lowdown. Simone Augustus is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Know about that program in and out.
Yep.
All she had to do was make a call to a former player and find out. That's it.
And had Sylvia Fowles to mentor her because they play the same.
That's it. It ain't hard. It wasn't hard. She just didn't want to.
She wanted to buy big in the program.
And she made Peely enough, and that girl should have never been in the first round. Second or maybe the third, but not the first. Not at all. And this is not a Peely bashing session.
No, this is a Cheryl Reeves outsmarting yourself bashing session.
Right.
Because she finna lose her star in Phee, and she wouldn't have lost that star if she would have had Angel. Because they would have had chips. And then Phee would have been happy, she would have been content. And then Phee probably would have been like, "Man, I'm gonna finish my career out with her." With Angel and her husband, because Angel's husband was the one that was like working with her and stuff, like her personal trainer and stuff. And so they would have had all that ecosystem right there. And they could have just been winning chips. And like I said again, at the end of the day, Cheryl Reeves, you probably lost a lot for one decision. There's a domino effect from that one decision.
You know you didn't effed up. Man.
Yeah. Exactly what she did.
You know you didn't effed up.
Exactly what she did. She know that.
That's all it is. Sometimes you just make that decision and it's just the wrong one. It just was the wrong one. But we're gonna get up off of this.
Yeah.
Coach
Move on.
Reese, we love you. But you was on that book, you was on that BS.
Yeah.
And now your star players on that BS too. So
Yeah.
we gonna keep moving. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. We're gonna get to the next topic. Let's go knock this out real quick. Well, Duval, it's all your fault, Duval.
Yeah.
They say we be hating. I mean, I don't be trying to hate, but this came across my timeline, and I didn't know what to think of it when it first came. But Sivka,
damn,
from the 2025 draft, said she gonna go to college before she go to the W. Now, I didn't even know, Duval, that you can get drafted and then go to college, but it is possible because she's an international player and she has never played not one dribble. She's never dribbled one basketball in college. So that means she still has eligibility in college. But the Chicago was still on her right. But I want to get y'all to a quote and then I'm going to let you go, Duval. Tyler Marsh said, and I quote, she wanted to experience college, have the college experience from basketball standpoint and lifestyle standpoint. We've been in regular communication with her agent and with her family, and we all felt like this was the best decision for her. Duval?
Bullshit. That girl ain't want to come. That girl said, hell no, I won't go. And that's what she did. She said, man, I'll go to college before I go to this shit. She said, I refuse to be a part of this mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll just tell you what she's saying.
Is that what she said?
Yep. She already said you traded my GOAT. And so, like, I don't want to be no parts of that.
Oh.
That's what she said. She said, y'all got it.
Oh. Not according to Tyler Marsh. He said that he felt like that was the best decision for her development is to go to college, even though a professional team had already drafted her. The amount of things that they allow these international players to do is mind-boggling to me. But go ahead, Duval. Go ahead.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Tyler Marsh is a goddamn mother effing lie. That's what it was. He didn't sign off on shit. Nah, it just, she said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing mediocrity. That's what he said. He said, that's what she said. She said, I'm not doing mediocrity. You not for that half me stress because, you know, say Courtney Vanderstool want to run shit. She said, I would not do it. I refuse. You not for to have this lady, you know what I'm saying, yo-yo in my career. That's what she said.
That's what she said?
That's what she said. So I'm glad she got her ass up out of there.
I mean, they gonna still have her rights, but...
Yeah, they'll have her right. She's just gonna stall her ass out.
Yeah.
That's what gonna happen. She's gonna stall her ass out. She gonna make it in a way where either Tyler Marsh gonna get fired, and then the new people gonna come in and be like, man, we ain't draft her. Let's just trade her and put her in the package somewhere, and then she'll declare. Or you know what I'm saying, she'll just tell Tyler Marsh straight up, I don't want to go there. And, you know, at some point, you know, say Tyler Marsh would get the hit and just ship out of there like he ship Angel up out of there. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's a bad indictment on Chicago when you got a person that would rather go to college than come play for you. Because she'll get better development in the W than she would at college. Because you could easily say, okay, maybe she's just afraid of the grind of, you know what I'm saying, the WNBA right now because she's not ready. But still, she would get a better sense of development in the W than she would in, you know what I'm saying, that she would get in college. But for her to just say, nah, I'm good, I'd rather go to Kentucky, we ain't shit out there, but a little piece of change and go to Chicago not.
Let me push back on what you said just real quick. She might not feel that way. She might get more development with Coach Kenny Brooks over there at Kentucky, who's a pretty good coach, than she thinks she would get with Tyler Marsh.
That's what I said. That's an indictment.
She watched the development of those people over there, and she could be on a developmental contract before Sunday. So she felt like maybe Kentucky had a little bit more to offer. They already got facilities. They already got. She gonna get to go to school. She gonna get money in her pocket. She gonna have state-of-the-art facilities. She gonna have a great coach. She not gonna have to pay for nothing. She not gonna have to get an apartment.
Yeah, that's and she get the NIL deal.
And she get NIL money where she probably make more money than that rookie contract.
I think it's just the clip I'm thinking it is, because I think that's what I'm looking for.
I'm about to play it. Hold on.
I'm just really excited to play with all these great players, like Angel Reese, of course. Can't wait to start.
Ajsa, our next two questions are going to come from the very back last row.
I'm just really excited to play with all these great players, like Angel Reese, of course. Can't wait to start.
Ajsa, our next two questions are.
That baby said she thought she was coming to play with Angel.
And she seen that shit. She like, nah, I'm good. She
Yeah,
said, y'all got it.
Yes, big girl. International players can get NIL. Anybody that comes to a college program can get an NIL.
It's just somebody got to be willing to give them the money.
Just somebody got to give them the money. You have to entice those players from over there to come to school. Just like we got one at LSU. I forgot which. I think it was Spain. Yeah, in order to entice them players to come over here and play, you're gonna have to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Turner Bees came for the Gamecocks from Portugal. You're gonna have to pay them. They're not coming for free.
They'll probably get her a local dealership commercial and, say $300,000 for that. That's how they do it. They get a local dealership commercial or something.
Yeah, they'll work it out.
Or give you a local food spot, international food spot. They probably give her, give her some money for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that go.
It works out because they already got, a lot of these colleges already got businesses part of their package plan and all that. Mm-hmm. They always work that stuff out.
Ohio State got $20 million worth. Per year for the football team. That's why that receiver, probably the best receiver in years since like Randy Moss and Jeremiah. That's in Ohio State now. He getting $4 million in NIL money.
Yeah. Yeah, so she not coming over here for free. No. No, because she could have stayed, because she is foregoing the money that she was making playing in the whatever international league she was playing in. So most of them don't forego money just to come and play college for free.
And you got to think about this. A lot of these players are staying in college longer because of the money.
Yes.
A lot of these players are staying in college longer because of the money. That's why, they said the NFL draft this year had like 175 players. That's the lowest that they had in years. Because a lot of players staying. The money there. So these second rounders that would have got $300,000 in the NFL, they said, man, I'm getting $500,000 in college. I might as well stay here. I see y'all when I see y'all.
Right.
But yeah, baby girl said, I can't play with the GOAT. And then she see how they did the GOAT. She's like, nah, I ain't coming to play for y'all.
Right.
She did a U-turn on their ass. They tried to call her and she told her, wrong number, who this?
Not wrong number.
Yeah, she said, wrong number, who this? Nah, you ain't finna get me in that shit show over there. But yeah, this is an indictment on Chicago. I guarantee you, if she was playing for Connecticut, she would have came.
You think? Yeah, because that's the international. That's the international. You know what I mean?
Yeah, international coach.
Yeah, I think what they do is I just think they work it out, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that girl. Cause what do I want to say? I wanted to pull it up, y'all, so people can understand about the NILs for international students.
Nah, this is what I don't.
What?
This is what I don't know. If do international students get a scholarship? Cause I know they tuition is like
higher. Yeah, they get It's higher. Yeah.
It's like they get like they get like tuition and a half or something like that.
Yeah, because you remember back in the because that was what remember last year Paul was fighting. I can't and she ended up not going, but she ended up getting a student visa. I'm gonna go look that up. Hold on.
And look up, can international player get NIL money?
Yeah, I will. International students. Yeah. NIL deals. I think they can get, I know for a fact they can get a scholarship to go to school because they wouldn't be coming over here just to go to school and pay us, right? Like that just wouldn't make no sense. Okay, here you go, y'all. I'm about to try to explain it as best I can because I'm not an international student guru, but I'm gonna try. Here we go. International students on an F1 visa can participate in name, image, and likeness, which is NIL deals, but they face severe restriction because they cannot work or perform active compensating services while on U.S. soil. To remain compliant, they must focus on passive income, royalties, or structured deals to be executed entirely outside the U.S. Immigration law prohibits offshore NIL deals. ISA can accept this endorsement deals if the contractual work, such as signing autographs or social media promotion, is completed while they are in their home country. Even unpaid NIL activities can be indeed illegal work if they benefit a third party, putting student visas at risk. Some elite international athletes have successfully obtained internationally recognized athlete or O1 visas, which allow for U.S.-based employment. Thus, they can participate in NIL deals. So if they don't get what I'm getting from this is, if they don't get the right visa, no, right, Duval? Yeah. But if they get a regular visa, which is the F1 visa, they can still participate in NIL deals in their home country. So say like it's Nike. I forgot what Sivka is from. Where is Sivka from?
I say Savannah or something like that.
Right. And Nike is a global company. And LSU is an NIL school of Nike. She can promote Nike in Slovenia.
Yeah.
And still get paid. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's not including whatever like food restaurants that's over there. She can promote that.
Yeah. But that's why it takes a lot of, you gotta have a school that's willing to take that on. Well, my school is deep in NIL. So,
Yeah, that's how Florida was getting $4 million a year.
Yeah. So they'll work that out. That's why who was the other is another foreign player at LSU. It's a guy. They are working out his deal now. It's gonna take months to work it out. I forgot his name. They just announced it about he's coming to the basketball team for the men, but they are months away from working out the deal because they have to go through all the legal things to make sure he gets what he's asking for.
And now they're putting it right in too now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but Kentucky. Yeah, sorry. Now I don't know about Kentucky's NIL department, but I'm just telling you, it just makes me. And this is my opinion. I'm gonna look. That's up to Duval. He got his opinion. I have my opinion. I don't think nobody coming all the way over here from Slovenia to pay for no school to go to school.
Hell no.
They already had that worked out.
They already had that worked out.
I just don't believe that, chat. Now y'all can believe that, but I don't.
You gotta think about Kentucky is a blue blood, program, especially basketball program. They got money out the wazoo. They got
it on the men's side, yeah.
They doing it on the women's side too now.
Yeah,
They got that
yeah.
money worked out already.
I just don't believe that she decided to go to school and forgo what she would have got as a rookie. What is it, 500,000?
300. Cause remember she was
300,000?
she was a 10 pick. Like 500,000 like for people like that first and second pick. Cause remember
Yeah,
Angel got like 3 something. 3 something
yeah,
for a 7. So she would got 3 something. I'm pretty sure she got 3 something. I'm pretty sure probably got 5 something at Kentucky.
yeah. So I don't know. I'm just telling you, I just don't believe that she suddenly just one day woke up and said, I want to go to college and I want to pay, for college and all it. And I just don't believe that. But y'all, I mean, y'all believe what y'all want, yeah. We all entitled to our opinion. I just don't believe that. She could have got housing and a rookie salary from the Chicago Sky. And she said, hell to the double no.
Hell to the no. No, 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 no.
Hell to the no. To the no. To the no, no, no. And I don't even think she's gonna play. To be honest with you, Duval, I don't even think she's gonna play. She might play 1 or 2 years.
In college, yeah.
Yeah, that's all she's gonna do.
She stalling them out. I'm telling you what she gonna do.
Yeah,
She gonna stall their ass out.
she ain't going there for no 4 years, Chad. She going there for a couple of years, maybe a year or two, and see how it go. And she gonna pick her time when she come back out. Should I go out now? Are they still looking for me? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So she and she gonna be like, oh shit, they still looking for me. Let me go on back over here.
Yeah, she gonna stall their ass out.
But hey, if we get more information,
She gonna stall their ass out.
you think she's stalling them out?
Yeah. She, you know what I'm saying? She gonna stall her ass out. Why? She gonna either wait till they gonna fire her or fire Jeff P, or she gonna make Jeff P trade her.
You think so?
Yeah. What you think? What you think Phoebe did?
Yeah.
Phoebe was a 25-year-old rookie. She didn't want to play for Dallas, so she stalled their ass out. Then they traded her to Chicago. She didn't want to play for Chicago. She stalled their ass out. Once they sent her to New York, that's when she all of a sudden she wanted to play. But yeah, that was them falling to do. When they don't want to play so much, she'll stall their ass out.
But yeah, I do some more research because I actually want to know. Look, I want to know what the foreign players over there, because they seem like them foreign players seem like they got a lot of flexibility, Duval,
Yeah.
that American born don't have, But hey, we'll do some more research on that. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be hiding what she getting though. They've been sent that money to some Cayman Islands account.
I was say before we move on, Nike is the sponsor of Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
So they international. So you know what I'm saying, like I said, Nike probably got her set up with a Nike deal. That, you know what I'm saying, she just had to promote this shoe in Sylvania and whether or not, and just don't talk about chop shops. As long as she don't talk about chop shops, she'll be all right.
And I just pulled this up too while I was sitting up here listening to y'all talk. Kenny, look, these schools, I keep trying to tell you, these schools, this is big business, It says with roster that Kentucky had assembled prior to Sivka, there was still a need for one more surefire big. And while Sivka is certainly not a guaranteed all SEC player by any means, she will bring a baseline level of ability that should carry her far in Kentucky. Kenny Brooks and the staff deserve a lot of credit for pulling off this commitment. Assistant, I can't say his name, Radville Atakate, who is more commonly referred to as Coach Rad, is the staff international recruiting guru, and it's more likely than not that she played a big role in landing Sivka as well. Look, these schools make money. They got
Kentucky make a
people.
lot of money.
They make a lot of money.
Like I said, she probably gonna have a Nike scholarship or Nike on NIL deal, and then a couple more food companies probably go her way. She have a good 500,000. And she looked at the situation. She looked at Chicago Sky situation. She looked at how Angel was treated. She looked at how now they, you know what I'm saying, they got a whole bunch of mismatched pieces there, and she don't know, you know what I'm saying, how her future gonna look with that team. Cause now think about her position. She got Azare, and then Camilla, and then E Will. She might look at that situation and say, well, her playing time coming in at.
I don't know. Like I say all the time, I don't know. And the other thing is this. She see they just leave people on the bench. I mean, she watched the season.
Yeah, they ain't developing nobody. They ain't developing Maddie.
You know? So she kind of like, I don't want to end up like, I don't know, developmental contract. How much do people make on that developmental contract? Do you know, Duval?
Nah, I don't know, but I just know they get guaranteed housing. And so to answer the chat question, Maddie and Kabali went back to Chicago Sky as a developmental players.
Yes, they did. But I'm wondering about that. Like, how much do they get paid? Let me go through. How much do developmental players get? Because is that lower than their rookie contract?
I just know they get housing though.
Oh, and then we're gonna move on. Hold on, I don't know. Lord have mercy. Duval. Under the 2026 WNBA CBA, developmental players receive a weekly stipend of $750, which does not count toward the team's salary cap, along with a per game payment of $6 for each game in which they appear. So they get $750 a week.
So $3,000 a month. So basically $36,000 a year.
Yes.
With free housing.
With free housing.
Man, she ain't going over there for that.
That's what. So yeah. So when people talk about, oh yay, they brought Chicago. They brought back Maddie and Koulibaly. They not on rookie contract no more. They developmental players. They're getting paid $36,000 a year.
Yeah, they pissed off.
Whereas before they might have would have got what, 300,000 or something like that.
Yeah, she would got. Well, at least Maddie would have got, I want to say, $250 because she was a second round pick.
Right. And I forgot what Koulibaly was third round.
Third round. So she probably got
any salary would have been better than that 36,000.
Yeah. For 36,000, you might well be a bus driver.
So HBL over there like 99 boo boo. I'm on the roster. So yeah, Chad. They get 36,000 as a stipend. That's just money so they can feed themselves. They're gonna get housing. And then if they be put into a game, they get 6,000 a game. But they can only play 12 games.
So that means you only could make 72,000.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Maddie went from I think they was paying them $270 or something like that.
Yep.
Before they got cut.
And now she went for 36,000.
So yeah, she's smiling on them pictures, but she's not ready.
Yeah, man. If I would say, man, fuck this team, man. Not for the 36. I wouldn't sign back. I said, man, I better be able to pull. I rather call Trump and get a bailout, man. Get me out, man. I ain't doing this, man. That's what I would do. I would call Trump and say, man, I need a PPP loan. I ain't doing that. Not for the 36. You know, so I might as well go home.
At least you get free houses. I don't know where they putting you at. I don't know if you got to share an apartment with somebody. I don't know.
We got a good question. Is that $750 before or after taxes?
Don't fucking with me. I don't know.
Man, if it's before taxes, man, I get unemployment. I file unemployment for the W. You probably get that for. You probably get more of that for unemployment. Nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, as a rookie, the lowest they would have got was $270 a year. So they went. So Maddie and Koulibaly went from $270 to that $36,000, and then a stipend. I mean, $36,000, and then a housing and full housing. That was it in Chicago.
But if I'm mad, I'll be praying on my knees that I can get an arrival. Give me a nice little paycheck to make up the difference.
And if you think about it, they had to do it because they was running into cap issues, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm looking up the you know how we got this thing, and then we're gonna get up out of here. See, they got $425,000 left in cap for Chicago. It's Chicago. $425,000. But they signed as a race. You got that million, Scholar 9, Vanessa 750, $650 for DJ. Cloud $555,000. When they made that decision, that knocked the rest of them out because they had to play Cardosa, $461, Rakia, $430, Banner, $425, JC Sheldon, $402. And then the new girl, Hawk, has $380, right? They only have left $425,000.
Did they scratch Sydney Tellerman off the book? Look at Sydney Tellerman.
It's not even included.
Yeah, that's what I said. They took her money off the books.
So they probably gonna put it back if they was messing with stuff. You know what I mean? Because they have to sign her to a contract. So they only have money left, really. Once they messed with Natasha Cloud, they had to make room.
They got so fucking desperate, they paid Ajsa Stevens $1 million.
So the cuts, even though some of it is performance based, but some of it is money, cap space.
If I was Scholar Digger, I'd be side-eyeing the organization already. How the hell y'all gonna pay Ajsa Stevens more than me? And I'm coming off an all-star season.
They are. Yep, they are doing it. And I get it. Same thing. Look, I get it. I get E-Will is it's a corner piece you need, Duval. But she's still making, I don't know.
And Ajsa Stevens probably told him on the phone, I will not come unless I had $1 million.
T. Camilla said they have to sign Sydney, but unfortunately her contract isn't protected because she was a training camp impact. Right. So yeah, they're gonna have to actually sign her to like a deal. You know, that's why her money is not showing up. But like I was telling Duval, once her money show up, they didn't have. Once they decided to do cloud, that means they had to get some people off the books. Anyway, you say, man, you ain't never looked at the numbers, huh?
Yeah, I'm talking about that. I'm thinking about that Ajsa Stevens. How she got $1 million from them? She Ponzi schemed their ass.
She got $1 million.
Yeah, she Ponzi schemed them.
Yeah, she got $1 million. And that's why you think Vanessa was out there talking about, you better show me something.
Nah, they got played like a preacher. Yeah, Ajsa Stevens was preaching on that phone. Got that $1 million out there. Yeah, man.
So here's the question: if Sivka would have came, what they was gonna do with it? cut her and put her on.
Yeah.
They didn't have money.
Yeah.
So Tyler Moss probably is telling the truth. Yeah, it's probably best for you to, because the way we restructuring things, you gotta always follow the money, chat. So yeah, Maddie over there giving it out for $36,000 a year. So we moving on. Yeah. Yeah, she was done wrong. To go from 270 to 36,000. I mean, I don't think y'all know. 36,000 ain't no money, man. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We going to the next one. Hey guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Our next topic is this one. That crazy ass, the ball got us out. The ball got us up here. Where's the ball at? He better not have been ran off. The ball got us up here acting like they got us calling us Angel Reese stands. The ball?
I'm here.
Why you got these people out here calling us Angel Reese stands?
It was a black woman too.
I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, and then I'm gonna let the ball direct me in the way he want me to go. But there was an article out here written by Miss Candace Buckner. If you see her down here, she's a black woman with these glasses on. I don't know how much y'all can see, but she's a black woman, and she said some interesting things in this article. But the gist of it is, she believes that us Angel Reese fans attacked Candace Parker when she was just giving fair and honest criticism of Angel Reese. And she also makes the comparison to Caitlin Clark's fans being not stands, but being protective of Caitlin Clark. But hold on, let me get to this part that I want to read. Hold on a second. I want to read it now. Hold on. I want to read the whole thing. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me get to the part. I could have hit the control F, ain't it? Duval, you got to tell me how to find stuff on the Mac. How to find on the Mac computer.
Yeah.
I
just be seeing the part again.
Yeah, I just always forget. Is it Shift Command find? Okay,
I just sent it to your Instagram again.
Okay, yeah, because you know. But I'll tell you one thing. Let me see. She is funny to me. All right, let me put this up. I had my place and then I lost it. Oh well, moving on. Shut up, you know good ninja. Hold on.
Not that one. Put it
No. Yeah, I was like, what is this?
I just sent it to you.
Maybe it didn't come through to later. Hold on.
I just sent it to you. Just know I sent the wrong thing. That's
yeah,
all.
I was saying. Yeah, I ain't crazy. That's why I was like.
But I had it though. Right here. I had it.
How long? I had it too at one point.
No, I got it right here.
You slow enough. Get it together.
I sent it again.
Okay. Did I get it? All right, Chad, we coming. All right, here we go. He trying to not make me have to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why he's my assistant. Anyway, throughout the league's 30 years, coverage of the WNBA largely came from those who championed the cause. The story was told by media that took the league seriously, when elsewhere it had been disregarded as a niche. Then a few years ago, everyone seemingly started watching women's sports, and more mainstream exposure followed, as well as more critical coverage. Last year, former player Candace Parker had the audacity to appraise Reese's game. Parker ranked Reese in a lower tier that made sense to everyone who had watched Reese's game. Everyone except Reese's most extreme fans. And so Candace Parker, the two-time league MVP and three-time champion, that Candace Parker caught the wrath of a segment of Reese's fans. All right. Where's the part about Caitlyn? Hold on.
I just sent you something on Instagram to show you that lady is pro Caitlyn.
Hold on. Command F. That's how I find Caitlyn. Command F. Okay, I got it. Hold on. I got it. All right, here we go. I couldn't figure out how to do the Control F like I usually do. I forgot. All right, here we go. Back to my article. Speaking of haters, RIP to the mentions of those ESPN writers who dared to list Caitlin Clark as the number 10 player currently in the WNBA. When the rankings came out last week, the most passionate and protective in Clark's fan base dismissed the analysis as clickbait, completely ignoring how their fave had played only 13 games last season and spent the majority of the time in a massive shooting slump. So one fan base was called passionate and protective, and the Angel Reese fan base was called saying that we were pretty much delusional, and everybody know Angel Reese is in a lower tier ranking, except for her extreme fans, aka Angel Reese fans.
Now I sent you something on your Instagram, which will add on to this article. And then we'll get to the Sophie Cunningham of it all, which is tied to this article too.
It's like, okay, so hold on. Let me bring this up. Oh, Candace Bartner, because we don't want to be classified as Angel Reese stands. We want to do this professionally. All right, right here.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Candace Buckner tweeted back in September 22, 2024. While it might seem like recency bias to crown Clark in this case, give her flowers. Goat her. And as we're enjoying her singular talent, understand how one woman can positively impact a whole generation. Happy WNBA playoff day. And with that, I wanted to look back at the one athlete I have written about the most over this calendar year, Caitlin Clark. Here's the thread, because why not? Starting with Clark just trying to hold on to herself and amid all the noise. Back in 2024, as her fame explodes, Caitlin Clark has become an icon in sports and culture while still wanting to be herself, just a baller. Back in 2024. Oh, what happened during that week? You asked some craziness. A flagrant foul led to an ugly discourse, and my perspective that we must all protect Caitlin Clark. Side note, I don't think the Clark is like this one. So Miss Candace is clearly a Caitlin Clark fan. All right. You want me to go to the Sophie thing?
Yeah, go to the Sophie thing. We got to tie all this together.
All right. I think I got that already up. Okay, hold on. And Poland. Sophie, is this her? Poland. Right here, huh?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Sophie says, something had to have happened for Reese to keep, I don't know, wanting to embarrass him in some way, Cunningham said. She probably was talking on her podcast. When Wilson suggested maybe nothing happened, Cunningham fired back. But then move on. Worry about the current boyfriend. Fair point, the guy said. They're referring to that incident with Angel retweeting the team's highlight reel.
And then pull up the last thing I sent you on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, you know, Sophie got to talk about Angel for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Not WNBA star Sophie Cunningham accused of having an affair with Suns Mercury CEO in bombshell lawsuit. This person say, damn, I hope Sophie Cunningham can one day excel in her career and actually accomplish something other than sucking the Mercury CEO's. Never mind. Maybe then she can stop talking about other current players like Angel Reese and even Caitlin. So I'm gonna let you go. It sounds like a whole. I've been called a fan. You've been called a fan. And Miss Candace Berkman say nobody else thought Angel should be in a higher tier than Cam Brink. Nobody thought that, but Angel Reese stands. You got the flow.
I'm gonna start with Sophie Cuff first. I'm gonna start with MAGA. I think she's starting to remind me of Diana Rossini. Now you know what Diana Rossini is. I think she started to remind me of Diana Rossini. You more on your knees than on the basketball court. I don't know.
You better stop it.
It is really why you taking less money? Because you still getting money for the owner?
No, she was mad about that money, but keep cooking.
Yeah, he was giving us some money on the side.
She was getting more in Phoenix. That's all I'm
Yeah, so now you worry about my goat and her boyfriends. When you messing with old men that got AARP cards. You know what I'm saying? Come on, what we doing, Sophie? We know what it is, Sophie. Sophie is so jealous of Angel. Sophie like, damn, how did this black woman get bigger than all of us? And you know what I'm saying? How can I get some of that? Let me use that grifter formula. Because that's what it is. So let me go back to, what is it called, Candace? With, you know what I'm saying, with that 1970 hairdo? Miss Candace, what's the last name? D something, whatever.
Bruckner.
Whatever the fuck it is. She remind me of Adrian Ross. You know what I'm saying? She remind me of Adrian Ross. She's like the
Buckner.
female.
Yeah, Buckner. Candace
Buckner. Yeah, she remind me of Adrian Ross. She's like the female Jason Whitlock at this point. Man, come on, what we doing, man? Your true color showing. And see, this is what it comes down to. These media people is so mad that Angel fans are authentic. Now, I always say, Angel's the second most popular woman in WNBA, third most popular woman in women's sports. But one thing I would never say is all Caitlyn fans are authentic. All Angel fans are authentic. Angel fans truly love Angel, grew up with Angel. I'm talking at first her growth through, you know, say college to the W. Caitlyn fans is more a machine. It was that moment that built their fan base. And it was the machine that pushed her to be in the forefront because they trying to get the most money as possible because of TV right deal and sponsorships. And they don't think they could do that with a black player as the face of the league. Let's just be honest about that. And so because of that, you know what I'm saying, Caitlyn is more political. Is more, you know what I'm saying, carbon copy. Her fans are authentic. Because if I think Caitlyn don't play as well, I think her fans will go away. I think regardless how good or bad Angel play, her fans going to be there. Because her fans came there for her. You know what I'm saying? Caitlyn fans came for a good time, not a long time. And that's what it is. She came there for a good time, but not a long time. And so it's people like Candace Buckner that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's sucking on Caitlyn titty. And, you know what I'm saying, thinking they could get some, you know what I'm saying, some clicks, some views, some, you know what I'm saying, some engagement. But it's a little pathetic, Keysha. It look pathetic. Cause you know what it remind me of?
What?
And you ain't never lived in Florida, but you probably heard about this.
What?
You know in Florida, right? They got a place called Waldo. It's really between Gainesville to I-95.
Okay.
Or it's between Ocala and I-95. So Waldo, every single day, will have police officers waiting on you to pass by because they want to give you a ticket. Because that's how they get their quota. Because they don't got much else in Waldo where they can make money.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way they can make money in Waldo is getting people tickets for speeding. That's their money maker. That's their income. And that's the same thing with these media people. These media people income is criticizing Angel Reese, getting engagement. Because you know why you can't do that at Caitlyn? Because you do that at Caitlyn, it costs you your job. If you don't think it will cost you your job, can I mention you a person that's a Hall of Fame GOAT conversation player that lost her job and her best friend over a misunderstanding quote? Can I introduce you to Cheryl Swoops?
She didn't take up for Cheryl Swoops. She a Hall of Famer.
Cheryl Swoops lost her job and her best friend for just wanting to stand on her toes against these MAGA people that's racist, misogynistic, disrespectful, and colorist. But they don't get told in the article, right? They don't get said, right? No? Okay. But yeah, that woman lost her job with the Dallas Wings. She didn't even cover the Fever. She covered the Dallas Wings, and she lost her job and her best friend because she got the audacity to stand on her beliefs when it comes to Caitlin Clark. And that's what's so funny. So that's why they can't criticize Caitlin Clark, Keysha. Because when you criticize Caitlin Clark, you'll lose your job. You ain't lose your job criticizing Angel Reese because you a part of the Go Along, Get Along program. Shout out to Kwame Brown because he invented that word. I hope he copyrighted it.
Right.
But that's what happened. Like, that's why if you notice, Candace Parker never criticized Caitlyn. And Caitlyn's defense is historically bad. But she never criticized her one time, not even a little bit. Why? Because Caitlyn could cost her job. Caitlyn could cost her podcast. So she know to sit down and shut the fuck up. Because they know who in charge over there. See, with Angel, you ain't gonna lose nothing. Because they like when black women get beat down. They like when black women get disrespected. They like when black women get mistreated. You know how I know that? And I'm finna veer off just for a second. I'm gonna hand it over to you, Keysha. Because I'm gonna talk about somebody that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. But I just ain't have a reason to. But I'm gonna talk about it now. It's so funny how they beat down on Megan Thee Stallion, right? You got incel people that jack off with their left hand, celebrating that man cheated on that woman. Calling that woman a snitch because she had the audacity to say that somebody shot her and that man shot her. And they beating that girl down to this day because of that. If you don't think colorists had something to do with that, then you just sadly mistaken. But that's how they treat black women. You know why I know that? Do you know why I know that, Keysha?
How?
Because why they not beating down on Cassie, who took down Diddy, who was a extremely way bigger star and mobile and somebody that pushed the hip hop community forward than anything Tory Lanez ever did. But Cassie, what she mixed, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So she
running part of that light bright brigade. Hold on, I'll look it up while you're talking.
So what they call her is racially ambiguous. You see, none of those incel men went after her, right?
No,
not at all.
Not like they're going after Megan.
And they've been going after Megan for the last 3-4 years, like Angel. Why? two African American women had the audacity to stand up for themselves, had the audacity not to apologize for their beliefs. That's why they do what they do.
Okay. Ashley's mama is black and Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
And her dad is Filipino.
And if you read what it was, what's it gonna Kim Porter book, and how Cassie was mistreating Kim Porter while she was standing at that lady's house.
Oh yeah, nope. She was off the chain.
So my thing is, they never went after her. They
not
never
like
went
that.
At, not like all.
Not like they're going after Megan and Angel. No.
And her testimony for a civil lawsuit is the reason why the feds went after Diddy. They built their whole case off of her civil suit. But they still going after Megan because she got the audacity to point out that goddamn leprechaun and told that judge that man shot her. And that's the truth. And this is how hypocritical people is. They went after her thinking that they put the wrongfully convicted man in jail because they think he ain't shot her. But they say Megan ain't shoot herself. But then they try to say Kelsey, her best friend, former best friend, shot her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, why nobody go after Kelsey? Why Megan getting all the bullets? And Kelsey got scot-free and she the one that truly did it. Because people like Megan, people like Angel, dark-skinned African-American women, it's always been acceptable to beat down on them without any consequence, and you can make money disrespecting, downgrading, diminishing, and dismissing those women. And that's why when you got articles like this, and this is where the full circle come in at. That's why when you got articles like this, you know what I'm saying, talking about how Angel got stings, not passionate fans like Caitlin Clark has, and Caitlin Clark fans has racism, misogynistic, you know what I'm saying, disrespect, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. They don't disrespect her fan base, but they disrespect Angel fan base because they feel like Angel fan base should be seen but not heard. You got it, Keysha.
What I would say about this whole situation with this lady from the Athletic, I think what's going on here is they just want to justify they talk about criticism, right? They talking about nobody should be above criticism. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're an athlete that has attained even star or superstar, megastar status. You shouldn't be above criticism because that comes with becoming a star. So I get that part, right? So whatever kind of star you are, you're not above criticism. But this lady that wrote this article seems to forget that you calling some of us stands simply because we criticize a Hall of Fame player who is a star, because everybody knows who she is. We criticize her take on another superstar. She's not above criticism. She's right?
Nah.
So if you give a take, just like Charles Barkley gives takes all the time on NBA. I forgot the name of that new show now. It's the NBA Live or NBA, whatever it's called. He been giving takes for almost 30 years now. He has been criticized. Duval multiple times.
Yes.
Miss Candace, did you come to his defense? Both people, they have people on both sides of that coin. Some people was like, I agree with Barkley. And some people was like, yeah, he ought to get. So much so, him and Shaquille O'Neal kind of got into a little tip about one of his takes. Live. And everybody picked a side.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have nobody coming out there talking about Shaquille shouldn't have did this or Parker shouldn't have did this. I need that same energy from the person that wrote the article.
Mm-hmm.
Same energy. Candace Parker is not above criticism either, Buckner. And if I feel like Angel Reese was in the wrong tier, that is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like Candace Parker put her in that tier because of some agenda, that is still my opinion. That doesn't mean I'm no delusional fan. Because if you actually look at it logically, we had facts to back up the reason why we felt the way we felt.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we out here talking just reckless and crazy and just saying, oh no, she should be top tier. We didn't even say she should have been in the top tier. Mm-hmm. We just said, why is she in the tier with a player that is injured and only played like 10, 12 games? But somehow if we push back on some of the narratives that you pushing, because if you call somebody a C plus or almost D whatever it was, C plus whatever it was, you're pretty much saying they're not a good player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that that's what you're saying, right? Almost like you're a bust, kind of like you're on the fringe of being a bust. You could be a bust and could not be a bust.
Keysha, they're not saying that. They basically trying to say she's a role player.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is I can have my stance on it. Just like the same thing I brought up with the analysis of Charles Barker. Some stuff he said, Duval, I'll be like, what the heck? Case in point, when he was talking about the WNBA ladies, he got criticism for that, Candace Buckner.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't come out here talking about everybody stands. He took it.
He said, don't be petty. Don't be petty, women.
Yes. He stood on business, though.
Yeah.
So, and then this whole thing about Caitlyn's fans is not delusional. Well, I'm gonna play this because Elle just sent this to me.
Before you play that,
oh my God, it's good.
I can't wait for it.
I'm talking about that like Caitlyn don't have delusional fans.
Mm-hmm. But before you play that, I'm gonna tell you how hypocritical this article is. Remember, before she went into criticizing Angel, she said, Candace Parker, 2-time MVP, 3-time champion, which one of those championships she didn't even really play. But nevertheless, right? You see how she just rattled off her resume?
Mm-hmm.
But did you, Miss Candace Butler, did you say Cheryl Swoops, 4-time champion, 3-time MVP, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, lost her fucking job and her best friend because of that white heifer? But you ain't named that, did you? So unless you trying to tell me Cheryl Swoops is a lesser player than Candace Parker, which is not the case, how come Candace Parker got to get some respect on her name, but Cheryl Swoops don't have to have respect on her name? That lady lost everything. That lady doing a podcast in her closet. I'm talking Cheryl Swoops. She doing a podcast in her closet because of Caitlyn Clark and her fucking, delusional ass stance. Angel Reese ain't having Candace Parker with her dry ass podcast not on TNT no more because of her takes.
We ain't never got nobody removed from broadcasting.
Not at all.
Angel Reese's fans don't do that.
No, not at all. What they try to say is we're like Nicki Minaj fans. No, we're not. Nicki Minaj fans be harassing people. They be we do a little bit of that when when somebody get too disrespectful. But Nicki Minaj fans would go to Megan Mama grave and and you know what I'm saying, take pictures of it and stuff like that. We ain't never did nothing like that. We ain't never went no extreme like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We maybe call, you know what I'm saying, Rachel Banner Krispy Kreme, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We tell a couple jokes.
We tell a couple of jokes, but to get somebody fired.
Nah, we ain't never do that.
You're reaching, Candace.
No. I'm gonna answer one question before you play this compilation.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I don't answer to the chat. But I'm gonna answer your question, AL504. You said, why do people hate Angel Reese? I'm gonna tell you why they hate Angel Reese. They hate Angel Reese because they jealous of her success. They never seen a black woman come out of nowhere and be one of the most popular women in America, internationally known and an icon, at 24 years old. That don't happen. That's why they jealous of Angel Reese. Because they feel like somebody that have that type of status should be somebody that accomplished a lot. They feel like that should be deserved for Asia Wilson. Okay, cool. But y'all ain't put Asia Wilson in that place, so that's on y'all. They say they should. That's on the league. That should be deserved for somebody like a Serena Williams. Serena Williams was once that. She just ain't that now. They say that should be deserved for somebody like a Venus Williams. She was once that. She just not that now. They say that something should be deserved for like a woman like Dominique Dawes or what's the girl name? Gabby Douglas. Olympic legends. But no, it's reserved for Angel Reese because the people chose Angel Reese. Just like the people chose Jasmine Crockett. Just like the people chose Michelle Obama. They chose those women because there's something about those women that resonate with them on a personal level. In addition to that, one thing about Jasmine Crockett and Angel Reese, what the people, the black people love about Angel and Jasmine Crockett, they can be them authentic selves and don't apologize for it. They don't whitewash themselves to be liked by white America. They stay authentic to who they are. They stay authentic to their morals and their integrity and what they was taught by their parents or ancestors. And they stay on business. And white America do not like when a black person stands on business because they feel like black people should stay in their place. And what's their place? Being underneath white people. And that's what they don't like about Angel Reese. But play your compilation.
Well, you know, she claimed that everybody just
hate
that Caitlyn's fans, they didn't make no big ruckus, right? That's what she claimed. Hold on.
7-year-old Chelsea Gray, built like a linebacker in the NFL.
73% of the vote when you don't play point guard.
Paige Becker's the white girl who always tries to sound and act black. The white girl who always gets on her knees to praise the black women who she feels are just better human beings than her. The white girl who flipped the switch and dates the black woman.
Comes into the league, white, black girlfriend.
Crash out. I don't understand how Paige Becker's got in this.
Obviously, my guess is that very few GMs answered these questions.
Have Brianna Stewart over Caitlin Clark.
Crash out.
Can't make this up.
It is incompetent, unprofessional, and absolutely agenda-driven.
No, Caitlin Clark is no longer the best point guard in the league. What is it, Alicia Gray?
And Chelsea Gray received 73% of the votes from GMs, of which Caitlin Clark received 20%. I don't understand it.
A non-all-star who plays the majority of her minutes at the 3-4.
Crash out.
No agenda. I'm just saying that is all coincidental.
Crash
if
out.
you're holding Caitlin Clark's injury against her,
if you're holding Caitlin Clark's injury history against her
Why are you not holding Paige Beckers' injury history against her?
The agenda is real.
Even in MVP voting, she's barely mentioned. After everything she's done for the league,
Chelsea Gray, like a coffee table with two legs out there dribbling a ball. For real?
Those weird passes that aren't really fancy, but then she like looks away after she throws it to try and make it seem like she did something amazing.
If you called the Aces and were like, yo, we'd like to trade you Caitlin Clark, they would send Chelsea Gray immediately to the airport on an airplane.
It's Chelsea Gray and Brianna Stewart, 93% and 7%.
Crash out.
Like, this is Caitlin Clark amnesia.
This is not about basketball.
Crash
folks.
out.
The Aces have the best point guard, the best shooting guard, the best forward, and the best center in the league. Really?
We do remember who Caitlin Clark is, right? Like, we do remember who this player is, right?
She is back and on a revenge tour. I can promise you that.
You're seeing with the ticket sales combined with Stephanie White trying to elevate her favorite player, which is Kelsey Mitchell.
Your guys' two favorite questions: what I wear to practice, and me playing off-ball basketball. I don't want to ask
that. This woman is not good enough to coach half of these players. That's why she can't make plays work for Clark.
Crash out.
I need a moment.
Crash out.
Made up myths in your own mind. Oh, she can't bring the ball up.
Crash out.
Oh, it's too much pressure.
Crash out.
Oh, we got to change it up.
Crash
Stephanie
out.
White, you got to get out the way.
You've convinced the rest of the world that Caitlin Clark is not one of the best to ever
Crash
do.
out.
33% of the league said Paige Beckers, and I'm ready to lose my mind.
Crash
They're
out.
saying, Caitlin, you are not even better than Chelsea Gray at this point.
Crash
There's
out.
an agenda
Crash
behind
out.
all of
Crash
this.
out.
3.5 days out from the game, tickets remain.
Crash
Who
out.
else is getting face guarded
Crash
full
out.
court,
Crash
94
out.
feet?
Paige Beckers is a better player to start my franchise with her. Chelsea Gray is a better point guard than her, even though Chelsea Gray doesn't facilitate like Caitlin Clark, doesn't score like Caitlin Clark, doesn't rebound like Caitlin Clark. Is Chelsea Gray even a better defender than Caitlin Clark?
What the WNBA has been doing to try to diminish Caitlin Clark, and we're starting to see the results of that in Indiana, where they can't fill up the arena.
And I don't blame them for not purchasing tickets. We have
Crash
Stephanie
out.
White.
Joe, no wonder nobody's buying tickets.
Crash out.
I mean, there's
Crash
1,800
out.
tickets
Crash out.
left right
Crash
now
out. Crash
to
out.
a game
Crash
that was
out. Crash
gone
out. Crash
last
out.
year.
We want to play her on ball. We want her to, you know,
The WNBA just hates the Indiana Fever
Crash
and
out.
Caitlin Clark.
Seattle,
Crash out. Crash out.
Malanga, Awafam, and Flauge.
Crash out.
Like the Indiana Fevers last year, it was actually terrible.
Crash out.
It's Chelsea Gray, someone no one's really ever heard of.
the last Crash out.
No, I'm not getting you a new one.
Crash out.
Work on your game. What are we doing?
Chelsea Gray, 87-year-old Chelsea Gray,
Oh,
built
that
like
is
a
it.
linebacker.
Chat. Candace Buckner said, "There's no Delulu people." Duval.
I told you. That fan base costs a legend her job and her best friend. They cost that lady her job.
Did that man say, "Oh, I'm gonna cry"?
Yeah, he about to cry.
And I heard you laughing when he called her a coffee table. I heard you go.
That's funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chelsea Gray do look like a time. She do like coffee table, right?
I heard you, Duval.
She do look like a coffee table for Goodwill. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He called that woman a coffee table. And you could not contain yourself.
I could. She do like a coffee table for Goodwill, like a donated coffee table. I'll tell you, man.
I think we going too far, sir. But that man said he was about to cry. He could be over a survey. So I don't know if they not stands, Duval. Who is a stand? Please give me the definition of a stand. Maybe I don't understand it.
They are stands, But the problem is, really why they call it Angel Reese fans stands. They want people to criticize Angel Reese and we just shut the fuck up and don't say nothing.
Mm.
And that's what it is.
Mm.
They want us to not say nothing when Angel Reese get criticized. But we say stuff because we know she get criticized unfairly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, C tier. And this is how much of a coward Candy Parker is. You say she'll C tier because then you say she's just a rebounder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when we yoked your ass by your neck, then you want to say, well, who is Angel Reese better than? Okay, Enrique that year, she was better than her. And she was better than a couple other people too in that B tier. But then, you know what I'm saying? Then when Homegirl still belong in the Hall of Fame, Shimmy, she belong in the Homegirl Hall of Fame because when Shimmy had your ass under that light and said, you explain these numbers to me and Angel Reese ain't no good. All of a sudden she had a different tune saying that Angel's a great player and all this shit. It's like, come on, man. Which one is it? This is why Angel Reese fans get on these media people. Because their tastes are not real. Their taste is more so for money. They're grifters. They're just like, what the lady name, Cheyenne Bryant? They say she a grifter now. They find out she ain't a real therapist.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah, so now, these people are grifters. That's why if you see it in that compilation, shout out to Elle for seeing the compilation, half of those people on that show were black. Why? Because when a black person criticizes black people, that's where the money come in at. Because a black person can say things that a white person wants to say, but they can't say without being called racist. Without having to lose a lot of their income, among other things, for even being labeled a racist. But if a black person said it, well, it's okay. So that's why I don't respect none of them Caitlin Clark commentators. The Jason Whitlocks and, you know what I'm saying, the Ben Daniels and all of them. Man, all y'all doing this shit for money. This shit ain't real. Keep the vision. This shit ain't real. You making all that money, you know what I'm saying, Glaze and Caitlin Clark, you can't even get a decent ass haircut. What the fuck wrong with you, man? You still got Super Bowl, man. Get out of here, Keysha.
That dude said Paige be down on her knees for black women.
They ain't Paige guts, bro. They ain't Paige guts. Cause they want Paige, you know they want Paige to be like, they want Paige to be like Sabrina. White is right. Nah, Paige say.
That man say she be on her knees talking about, my white is not right. I'm bowing before you.
Paige said black is on track. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what you talking about. This is where it's at. She said, y'all put raisins in your goddamn casserole. We don't do that over here.
He said Paige saw a black woman and she was like, oh. It's the greatest thing I ever seen in my life, a black woman. I will be your servant forever.
They hate Paige guts, boy. They hate Paige. I wouldn't say they hate Paige more than Angel, but I don't think they can get that far. But they just disgusted by Paige because they think Paige is a human grifter. They think Paige is a human grifter. Especially when she did it.
You heard that other one talking about, then she went and got a black woman.
Yeah, I'm saying. They still made Paige by the ESPY speech in 2019.
I guess they blame it on her daddy because her daddy went and got him one too.
Her daddy said, I like Oreo cookies. You know what I'm saying?
Paige get so much grief and she don't even be doing nothing. She
just know about it.
They say she see Caitlin walk by, she say, oh, I ain't worried about her. Oh my God, that's a black woman. Oh, let me get down on my knees and bow. Oh my God. Queen.
Hey, she walked by Caitlin, don't say nothing. She walked by Angel. They do secret handshakes.
We're gonna have to take our relationship with Paige behind closed doors because they think she the white people are starting to think she the ops.
Yes, 100%. Yes,
White people think Paige is the ops, like she is
yeah,
a industry plant.
yes.
A basketball industry plant. That's how they view Paige.
They look at her like a black grifter. They think she a grifter. They think she just like black people for money. That what they think. They think Paige just like to go to the cookout. They don't treat Paige like Izzy Azalea. Watch.
They act like I guess they would have been okay with Paige had a girlfriend been white. Because he said, then she gets a black girlfriend. I almost
you know that's called racist. You know that called racist. I ain't want to say that, but you know that was a called racist.
I was like, wait a minute. So it'd have been all right if I thought y'all didn't like the alphabet community. It'd have been all right if it was a white girl. I was confused.
They want her to get an ooze on. That's why I said what I said earlier. Hailey, stay celibate. You don't want none of these drama. You don't want to be treated like Paige. Just stay celibate. Get your Caucasian man and go on about your business.
Paige, I don't know if you're listening, but the minute you started doing TikToks and special handshakes with Angel Reese.
and dances with Ashley Stevens, they're like,
Paige, no.
They tell Paige to come on home. They say, Paige, you come on home now.
They won't pay. They won't Paige back.
No. You misunderstood.
No, I take that back. They don't want Paige back, but they just don't want her to be openly out here loving on us like she be on her knees. I said, oh Lord.
Nah, they think Paige is out in the wilderness. Nah, but I'm finna clear.
When they gonna bring Paige back though? I don't think she go. You know there's a saying that once you go, you don't never come back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Whitney said crack is whack, but you know what I'm saying. They don't say black is whack. I promise you that.
No, there's been a plenty of they brothers and sisters. They have lost to the dark side, if that's what we want to call it. They have never returned.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they worried about Paige like that, but they worried about Paige like that because she good at basketball. That's why they keep bringing it up.
They like black people so much. They adopt black children now. They go to Africa and adopt them, and you don't never see us adopt no white children in the foster home. But they getting black children every single day. You go Brad Pitt, black daughter black. You know what I'm saying? Angelique Jolie, she joined the fraternity and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I know Hailey Van Lith boyfriend was black. Sus was black. He left her. Did he left her?
Well, once that's what I'm telling you. Once that's the saying though. Once HBL went that way, it don't matter. The next one gonna be that too.
I just told her go white. You know what I'm saying? Just be safe. Just to say the headache. Say the headache HBL. Just get your white man.
When you be over here with us, you is open to all kind of criticism, man.
Yeah.
They start saying at first they were saying we was holding Paige hostage. Now they saying she on her knees.
Yeah. On all fours.
They say we was at first it was like, oh, they got her hostage, they got her with that woke agenda, blah blah blah. They got her all messed up in the head. Now they just saying she on her knees.
Now they're saying Paige is saying, hands on your knee, hands on your knee. Shake your ass for that, shake your ass for me. That's what they said for Paige. They said Paige singing Session Red song. Hands on your knees, hands on your
I can't mess around with them. Something wrong with these people.
Man, a lot of them that you seen in that compilation was Outkid. And Outkid racist as hell.
Oh, I know. But my thing is with Candace, she said there's no standards. over there. They just passionate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Passionate racist.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never said nothing racist.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never said nothing racist to Candace. We ain't call her no coon or sellout. We shoulda, but we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never called no coon or sellout. But you know what I'm saying? But Caitlyn fans and commentators call us N-words every chance they get.
All I know is they had a grown white man sitting up there about to cry over a survey. He wasn't in his 20s. He wasn't in his 30s. That man looked like he was about 50s or 60s. And he was about to cry over a GM survey.
And then what's so funny? The person that Caitlyn keep losing to was black. It wasn't like they was losing to Sabrina. If it was Sabrina, they would have been okay with that. But she can't lose to Chelsea Gray. That man called her a coffee table.
He called that black woman a coffee table. Shut up. Duval, shut your mouth up.
He called her a coffee table for good reason. Well, your grandma coffee table that you donate them when you got new furniture.
You ain't no damn good. That's what's wrong.
Yeah, I can't even ever laugh at that. Because, you know what I'm saying? Chelsea Gray do move like a coffee table.
But you know what? I will say this. Every superstar,
Yes.
everyone, has fans. Caitlyn has her stands. Ajsa Reese has her stands. All I'm telling you is a lot of us are not that Candace brother. Some of us really do enjoy watching her play. I know that's hard for you to understand because it's not your preference. But instead of you just saying it's not your preference, y'all want to attack everybody. But everybody that's a superstar that's got a lot of fame like these two ladies have, gonna have some Delulu people. Just like it's just that it seems like it's more on that other side. That's all we saying is the scale is tipping on that Clarky side because they call that woman a coffee table, Candace Brooklyn. And that woman ain't did nothing to them. She didn't ask them people to pick her in that survey.
They call her coffee table.
But at least I know this, Duval. I guess it's not just Angel Reese that get attacked. Everybody get attacked when it comes to Caitlyn. Paige get called groveling on the ground for black women. She get called a coffee table. I mean, you know, I guess, I'm glad Angel Reese was in, but one question was the acquisition question. They glossed over that. I guess that was okay.
Yeah.
But Paige having the same percentage as Caitlyn to start a franchise, they can't handle that. They can't handle that.
Hands on your knees.
And Stephanie White don't know nothing. As a coach, she don't know nothing. And we listen to them people talk that crazy stuff every day. She don't know nothing. She don't know nothing as a coach. Nothing.
And she just won. She just was one Aaliyah Boston foul and Kelsey Mitchell immune disease, what else she had in her legs away from getting to the finals. And they probably would have won against the Mercury. Man, they would have won that final without Caitlyn. Oh, man, you know the meltdown that would have had.
They won the Commissioner's Cup without him.
And then you hear what they say. You hear they talk about, Stephanie White want her best friend, Kelsey Mitchell.
You know what I saw the other day? I ain't gonna lie, because we about to get up out of here. I got one tape that we're gonna do after, because we about to get out of here.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, I seen somebody put this up. I didn't click on it yet, Duval, but I was gonna tell you about it. They said Raven Johnson was flirting with Stephanie White and her wife. They had a
Lisa
video.
Salter.
Yeah, they had a video up about it, and they say we Lulu.
This is the same thing about Flajay too. Flajay was flirting.
They say these women are flirting. Where y'all getting it? Because she being nice to Sue Bird and giving reverence to her. Because she went over there and hugged Sue Bird. She's a legend, a part of the franchise she's a part of. Why wouldn't she go hug her? What's wrong with y'all? She crazy? Then they the Raven Johnson thing, because I guess Raven was over there talking to, Stephanie White and Grace. Why wouldn't she? It's her coach, not Coach White. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all
Is y'all cool?
y'all
That how the young kids say it. Is y'all cool?
People trying to keep a job. What are you talking about? You don't. So you saying you don't be nice to your boss? Anyway, and this is what they use for engagement.
They got to.
So it is what it is. Anyway, I got a hot take. You ready for us before we get out of here?
Yeah, so let's
We
get out
doing
of here.
hot because we got to get up out of here. I got a hot take. Since we're gonna end the way we came. Where is it? Shit, I had the hot take, but then it be going away so quick. All right, here we go. Bring it up. Yeah. What's going on, Duval? They waved Kate Martin.
I seen that earlier. Matter of fact, but it's all good though, because her best friend gonna get her right.
You think she gonna pick her up?
They'll clear up a spot for her.
You sure about that? We'll see.
Matter of fact, since you pulled that, I sent you something to your Instagram.
Man, somebody said she done moved all the stuff. So they don't think she coming back for a developmental spot.
Hell no. I sent you something to your Instagram.
Yeah, they waved her ass. And Natalie and the Costa said, that's it. I guess she tired of selling jerseys and stuff. She said she don't need to sell no more jerseys.
Yeah. They said we already milked that cow dry.
Yeah, she said, yeah, it died down. So it's time for you to go. So here we go. I'll play this right quick. I was like, oh wow. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be damned. Here we go.
Leg sleeve come about? I knew that would be the first question.
I wanted to ask about golf, but she went to the leg sleeve.
People are wondering. Just a little compression on the leg. I mean, I don't know.
You sure that's what you wanted to show?
Did I talk about K Martin?
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh,
See
okay.
what? Play it again.
Leg sleeve come about? I knew that would be the first question.
I wanted to ask about golf, but she went to the leg sleeve.
I thought they were talking about the leg sleeve.
A little compression on the leg. I mean, I don't know.
Oh shit! I thought that was about K Martin.
No, they were just talking because they have decided that these accounts be doing goofy stuff. That don't be true. She has decided to wear a leg sleeve now, and people starting to ask her about it because you know who else wears the leg sleeve, right?
Who started the leg sleeve? Well, Angel started the full leg sleeve.
Yeah.
And then Angel was wearing the full leg sleeve, and then she did the quarter leg sleeve, and now everybody doing that.
Yeah, so now Caitlin Clark, when she said she gonna wear the leg sleeve. So I don't know. And so that's the first thing they asked her was about, oh, you doing the leg sleeve now, huh? And she said, I knew that's what y'all was gonna ask. But anyway, yeah, Kate, you really think Kate Martin gonna be? I don't know, Duval. My jury is out.
Like I said, she the boss.
I don't know if the Valkyries out here changing the mode. That's all I can say. They like, bye, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else didn't have the guts to wave you, but I'll do it.
They saying that Valkyrie's up against the cap. So I want to know who all they signed to make them up against the cap.
I'll pull it up right quick before we go.
That's why they said they had to trade Flage.
Yeah. I don't know what they doing over there, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Sometimes when you follow the money, it gives you a story. So we'll see if they right. They might be just doing a whole bunch of lines. So, they just want who they want. Okay. According to this, they got 1.5 of cap space left. But okay, so they got Gabby Williams, Veronica Burton, Kayla Thornton, Kayla Charles, Tiffany Hayes, Solange, then Kia Stokes.
I guess when all that money come in, that's when they're going to go down. Because you said 1.5, right?
They got 1.5 left.
Yeah, but I'm saying the money that's in the gray.
Yeah, but that's maybe what, 700,000?
Nah, you got the million right there.
The what?
Saloon. And the other girl. That's $1 million right there.
Oh, okay. That might be what it is.
And then you got 700. So, that's why I said they couldn't get Flage because they're like, Flage, they would have counted against the cap. That's why they traded them.
Well. Tip still getting 600,000. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, they was in cap. They still playing old Caitlin Chen.
They got Gabby Williams on a 1-year deal. Imagine that.
And she didn't sign long term.
So that means she's gonna be a free agent next year.
She surely is. Thornton's on a 1-year deal too.
Who?
Thornton?
Burton?
Yeah.
No, but Burton on 2-year get. No, she on 3-year deal.
Kayla Thornton.
Oh yeah, they gonna have to resign that.
Yeah,
but that's smart though, cause she's 33 though.
Okay. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. They have to cut down for cap reasons. Kate Martin, they said they want. I forgot what Kate Martin was making, but they said they're not gonna start paying her that more money. They said she's not worth that more money.
By a little bit.
That's basically what it comes down to. That increased money, she's not worth that. Not to them.
Yeah, they said Flage wasn't worth it, so you know damn well they don't think Kate Martin worth it.
I hope it don't come back to bite him because don't know when Kayla Thornton. Yeah. They still was, I don't know, Duval. Yeah, Kayla Charles. I like Kayla Charles, but we'll see.
See, they're lucky we didn't see this list till later on. Bleacher Report got this top 25 and they got Angel at 20.
They got Caitlin at 4.
Yeah, that made me want to crash out, but I ain't feeling.
We about to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm tired, boss.
Yeah, too, boss. We about to get out of here, but Money Martin is out of there. Now, I don't know if somebody's gonna pick her up, but I don't think it's gonna be a bad. You might look at that 750 a week and say, "F y'all."
Yeah.
I can go be a commentator somewhere in Iowa and get paid.
Yeah.
I can go be an assistant coach or some shit.
Like what's your girl name? Michaela.
Yeah. I think Michaela Onyewerre made the final roster too.
Yeah, she made it.
For the Mystics. I don't think she even played in the preseason. She just, Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, chat. Thank y'all for rocking with us tonight. We appreciate y'all. Y'all go over there. I don't know if Bro Claude is on, but if Bro Claude is on, Y'all go hang out with bro Pleasy, who be out here taking it easy. Because that's my boy and I love him. He is live. So y'all, if you can stay up, hang out with him a little bit, I will appreciate it. Hit the like button. If you catch us on the playback, please leave your comments so we can know how you feel about what we was talking about. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate my Duval. Duval, anything else when we get the hell up out of here?
Live, laugh, love. 1259. Stay your ass up and watch Bro Clark. You say you be going to bed after you be watching our live. Tonight you got to stay up just a little bit longer and watch Bro Clark. You know what I'm saying? He did a click interview.
Right. I love. We out there. Peace.
Peace.